that. And it should sound hollow. It should sound hollow like my head, like nobody home, right? Not a low thud, but actual hollow. That's just an indicator.
Well, what is that?
That sound good or bad?
This is good sound.
That's good, yeah, dry, that's right.
But it should temp out at 200 degrees plus. So you take a thermometer and stuff it in the bottom, and it should be over 200 degrees. At that point, you're assured. Now, it probably will be higher than that. It won't be any higher than 212, but it might be higher than 200 degrees. But at 200 degrees, the gluten is fully congealed, and so it won't taste like a raw loaf of bread. I like to see.
Does it have to be the bottom? Like my grandmother always tapped the top, and every modern.
That's a great question.
It's the bottom.
I have never questioned that in my life.
I've always tapped the
The
top.
bottom topper?
Sounds good to me.
I don't see why it would make a difference. I can't think of a scientific reason why it would make a difference.
Well, the moisture would leave the bottom last, so because it's the stone, right? The moisture would leave the bottom last, which is, I think, why you tip it over and tap the bottom.
I'll go, I don't care, yeah, I mean, why
Sounds
not?
good.
You can have it.
This'll be, I'll be looking, come up here, please. And I'll do it because I want to give you some things that we look for about bread, okay? One thing is, this is a really nicely fermented loaf of bread. When I see the, can you see how this has sort of an orange, almost luminosity to it? It has this orange glow to it, right? Now, it's a little bit light, but we're kind of challenged in this environment a little bit, right? But I like to see this kind of orangish red glow. We call this foxy brown. It should have this foxy brown color to it. When I see this nice red glow, that tells me that the initial fermentation in bulk was correct. If I'm seeing more of a dull chocolate type brown, doesn't have that kind of vibrant orangey color to it, that would tell me that either my initial fermentation in bulk was either too short or too long.